So lipids are another group of organic substances, and lipids are not strictly macromolecules, because actually lipids have a molecular weight of less than 800 Dalton. Even though lipids get trapped in the filtrate, even though they get trapped in the filter, they form a part of the retentate. When we learnt about chemical analysis, we have learned that you obtain two fractions, one is called filtrate and one is called retentate. So actually lipids get trapped in retentate because we had already discussed that lipids form vesicles and they are part of cell membrane and they break into pieces, and these pieces or fragments are known to form vesicles in solution, and therefore that cannot pass through the filter and it gets trapped in the filter. But strictly lipids are micromolecules because they have a molecular weight of much less than 800 Dalton. Macromolecules have a molecular weight of in the range of 10,000 Daltons, isn't it? So they are water insoluble and they could be just a simple fatty acid. So in this slide we are going to discuss about what a fatty acid is. I can consider a fatty acid as a very simple lipid. So if I say that lipids may be classified into simple lipid, compound lipids and other such lipids. In simple lipid, the most basic unit, the most basic type of lipid I am going to consider is called a fatty acid. A fatty acid has an empirical formula of RCOOH. R is something that differs from one fatty acid to another, so we can call R as the variable group. Just like an amino acid had a variable group, so even a fatty acid has an R group. And COOH is nothing but the acid group. That's why it's called a fatty acid. The R group may be something very small. It may just be a methyl group. It may just be an ethyl group, C2H5 group. Or it may be a very long chain of carbon, hydrocarbon chain with lot of carbon, lot of hydrogen on either sides. Okay, it may have up to about 1 to 19 carbon atoms. This R group may have up to about C1 to C19 carbon atoms. So basically a fatty acid is a type of simple lipid. It makes up other forms of lipids, but if you were to look at it as its own entity, as independently, then we would consider it to be as a simple lipid. Okay, and like I told you, these are not strictly macromolecules at all. They have a lesser molecular weight. See, they've given you examples here. Palmitic acid is an example for a saturated fatty acid. It has a formula of CH3CH2 14 times COOH. So here the CH3CH2 14 represents the R group or the variable group, and this is the acid group. COOH represents the acid group. And there is another fatty acid which is an unsaturated fatty acid. It is called arachidonic acid. Just like how palmitic acid had 16 carbon atoms, arachidonic acid has 20 carbon atoms. It also has a R group and a COOH group. So basically a molecule having RCOOH is called as a fatty acid. There is one more type of simple lipid which I would like to discuss over here because it is very closely related to fatty acid. It generally associates with fatty acid. It is called a glycerol molecule. Glycerol molecule has a structure like CH2OH, CHOH and CH2OH, and it has 3 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3. That's why it is called trihydroxypropane. And you can see that it has 3 hydroxyl groups, OH, OH and OH. So we call it as trihydroxypropane, or it is also called a trihydric alcohol. So two categories of simple lipids we have learned here. One is fatty acid and one is glycerol. And actually you will be surprised to know that sometimes a glycerol molecule, imagine this is the glycerol molecule. I'm not writing the structure here. I'm just showing the skeleton of the glycerol molecule. It may get attached to fatty acids. See, it's bonded to fatty acids. These are fatty acids, Fa, Fa and Fa. Such a molecule which has one molecule of glycerol and 3 molecules of fatty acids are also simple lipids. You know what they are called? They are called triglycerides. They are referred to as triglycerides. So 3 types of simple lipids we learned over here: fatty acids, glycerol and combinations of fatty acids and glycerol. And when fatty acids and glycerol combine together, they form what is referred to as a triglyceride. Okay.